Well, today is start of our Christmas season, right? Doesn't this place look great? Oh, doesn't this look excellent? If you'll notice, there's something very special up here, right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of this whole scene that we've created here. It says Christmas Prime Time. That's going to be our theme this year, and the reason that it actually came about from a conversation. One of the most amazing things about this property here that we stand on, 800 Brook Street, is that we have different churches that meet here, which is awesome. But sometimes it can be a little tough logistically. In other words, we all got stuff going on all the time, so scheduling can be kind of tricky. And so what we found out is that this year, instead of having our Christmas Eve service at like 5 o'clock, like we have for years and years, we were going to have it at 7. And at first it was kind of like, I don't think I like that. This seems different. It's a change, and frankly, I don't care for it. Because, we have this rhythm, we have this process that we are used to, like, this is the rhythm. We do this, then we go to church, and then we go home, and we do family stuff, and it felt a little disruptive at first, but then, it kind of came, and Claudia and I were talking, and she goes, well, yeah, but isn't, like, 7 o'clock kind of like that, like, prime time? Like, isn't that kind of like the better slot? Like, isn't that like when all of the best shows are on TV? And we started talking about this idea of like prime time. And what does it look like, not only just for a service time, right? What we're talking about is something much bigger. We're talking about much further reaching implications in your life. We're talking about some spiritual principles underneath the idea of prime time. You see, what happens when you put Jesus front and center in this Christmas holiday, things like church, things like community, and family. But when you put the right things in the priority order, what happens is all the other stuff falls in place. Let me give you an example. How many Christmas seasons have you gone through? It's busy, you're flying around, you're getting all sorts of stuff done, and there's all these things you got to get done. And then, and then we also are going to do church. Like an add-on almost, right? And what we said is, how special would that be on Christmas Eve if church was really the main event? Like, what if that's the thing you organize your whole day for? For instance, you sports fans out there, right? When your team is playing, you will orient your whole day around kickoff time. Am I right? Oh, you will. What we want is we want Jesus in our life to be that thing that we organize our whole season around, really our whole life around. But this Christmas, to make it really special, keeping Jesus right in the center, right in that prime time slot, that everything is about that, and what happens is when we get that right, everything starts falling into place. And that's the idea behind Christmas Prime Time. And so this year we're excited because we're going to be talking about all these different stories. We're going to be talking about the Bible stories, right? The journeys that are there, these different moments in the Christmas story where people put Jesus right in the center of what they were doing. And everything started falling into place. A special sense of timing. And so for this Christmas, I can't wait because we're going to have Christmas Prime Time.